An update on a story we told you about in April when the city of Warner Robins filed a complaint against the Houston County District Attorney. We shared that the DA threatened to prosecute a police officer after criticizing him on social media. Fariha Abrar joins us in studio with new developments tonight.
After our story aired in April, we requested documents from the city of Warner Robins that tied into the complaint made by city officials. The city told us they recorded the complaint because they don't condone actions that breach community trust. At the time, DA Will Kendall said the complaint was filed as a distraction from the sheriff's race. Here's what we've been able to piece together. On a Friday night in March, the Houston County District Attorney sent a text to Warner Robins Police Chief Wayne Fisher. Screenshots from a Facebook discussion between a private citizen and a Warner Robins officer. In the discussion, the officer criticized DA Will Kendall, who was running for sheriff. Fisher wrote a report about his talk with Kendall. He says the DA told Fisher he was prepared to respond to, quote, defend his positions and actions as district attorney. And Kendall argued the officer caused problems that hurt the justice system of Houston County. According to a Warner Robins police internal investigation from 2023, Sergeant Brad Mules improperly disposed of evidence in 142 cases. Of those, 63 cases were still active, and only 14 were okay to dispose.
Again, I don't condone what was done. The officer was held accountable for that.
Warner Robins Police Chief Wayne Fisher says it was, quote, a mistake, and they disciplined the officer.
He toted an 8-day suspension for that.
Most of the evidence Mules, quote, destroyed by incineration were drugs like marijuana, meth, heroin, crack cocaine, and pills. He also threw away drug paraphernalia like pipes, grinders, and weighing scales, as well as objects like plastic bags, ammunition, CDs, and notes from the DA indicating the status of cases. Mules said he based his decisions on a software that tracked cases through court. But Kendall said Mules never got approval from the DA's office and damaged dozens of cases that were still pending. Warner Robins police blame a lack of proper procedures and protocols, along with an outdated cataloging software.
There was a shortcut taken, if you will, on some matters, but it was also identified that there were some internal issues within the policy that needed to be corrected to be more fine-tuned.
According to the investigative report, Mules said he was unclear on the rules because he was never properly trained in disposing of evidence. What does Mules have to do with the Facebook post? His supervisor, Captain John Clay, was the officer criticizing Kendall on Facebook. When he called Chief Fisher, Kendall blamed Clay for the problems as Mules' superior, and he called the captain, quote, inept in his abilities and duties as commander. The DA said disposing of all that evidence caused problems in the Houston County justice system and in other people's jobs. Fisher says Clay wasn't disciplined because he wasn't directly involved with destroying evidence, but he told us that the interim chief then, Roy Whitehead, quote, verbally counseled Clay about the problem. When current Chief Fisher spoke to Kendall about it,
from his perspective, there could have been a charge made for violation of oath of office due to malfeasance, but he chose to allow us to resolve it internally because he saw that there was no criminal intent for this issue to have taken place.
We gave DA Kendall several chances to talk to us on camera, but he declined to speak to us today.
All right, now, Fariha, you mentioned Warner Robins Police blamed an outdated system for incorrect status updates of those 142 cases. Is that system still in use?
Actually, the AS400 system was a county-wide database system the local government agencies in Houston County used. Today, the city of Warner Robins still uses it for payroll. However, Warner Robins Police, along with every government agency in Houston County and its cities, switched over to another database called Benchmark about a year ago, according to Chief Fisher. Now back to you.
All right, Fariha, thanks very much.